Hello guys, welcome back to another video. And in this video I'm gonna be showing you a $750 PC build that you can build. I think this is on the US, because in Europe this PC may cost you a little bit extra, because for example in Sweden it costs like PC parts, it's not cheap in Sweden. Yeah, but anyway, so starting things up, we are going with the Intel i5-7600K. It's a 3.8 GHz quad-core processor, which will get the job done. That's a decent processor. You will be able to play games. It's a good processor. For me, I'm using the i5 3.5 GHz quad-core processor and the 960 graphics card, which will let me play games like Overwatch on the high/ultra settings with 60 to 100 FPS, which this CPU is better, so it will definitely be a good pick. And with the CPU cooler, we will go with something that's pretty cheap. Guess we don't want to spend that much money on it, so we'll go with the Cooler Master Hyper TX3 54.8 CFM sleeve bearing CPU cooler. That was a pretty long name actually. But I will just cool down the CPU. It's not the best cooler, but it's a decent cooler. And with the motherboard, we're going with the Gigabyte GA B250M DS3H Micro ATX LGA 1151 motherboard, and it has the 1151 socket, which will be work with our Intel Core i5-7600K. So it has, I believe, 4 RAM slots, but in this build we're just gonna use 2 of them. But anyway, moving on to the memory, we'll go with the Corsair Vengeance 16 GB. It's two sticks with 8 GB of DDR4 memory, which will cost $119. So 16 GB of RAM right there. And for the storage, we will go with the normal Western Digital Caviar Blue 1 TB hard drive. Which the reason why I'm not going for an SSD is because SSDs, they are not very cheap. But yeah, anyway, like playing games on a normal mechanical drive, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. But if you want to get like Windows on an SSD, you can do that as well. But anyway, to the graphics card. The graphics card, we're gonna go for a MSI GeForce GTX 1050 Ti 4GB graphics card, which will only cost us $124 on New Egg right now, because it has a discount. But you may get it cheaper, like on holidays and stuff, so watch out for some good offers, I believe. Yeah, and the case, we'll go with the NZ XT H440 ATX mid-tower case, which is a case that looks amazing. It has a side window, and I think it can fit 3 fans in the front, which is just awesome. And for moving on to the very end of this video, the power supply, will go with the EVGA 500 watt ATX power supply, which will just get the job done, I believe. I think the watt that this computer will run around 267 watts, so it's more than enough, but why not go for it when we've got the money? So this build will only cost you $752, which is pretty cheap. But yeah, that was basically all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button, I will be so happy. And if you want me to continue on building these like custom builds, we can do, for example, a budget build, $400. Because I can do that as well, show you the parts. And yeah, but that was basically all for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.